Neglecting your skincare as you age doesn't just show on your face, but can reflect on your overall well-being. We all know that aging is inevitable, but letting your skin reveal your age is a choice that you make.
Look at my skin, how hard I work on it. Listen, stay with us today as we explore really some essential skincare rituals and routines that go beyond just surface care. We really want to foster a balance between aging gracefully and maintaining our inner and outer glow.
Oh, I like that.
How about that?
I like that.
You have wonderful glow today.
I do?
Wait till everyone gets to see all your products.
Caring for your skincare is more than a beauty routine. It's a statement of how you value and respect your body's journey through time. And ignoring these routines just might speed up the signs of aging. That could be a risk you don't want to take.
Now, you might be thinking, do I really need to worry about my skin? Listen, if you care about your health, warding off things like skin cancer and more is really the first place to check on your routine. Hydration, obviously, is a huge thing,
definitely.
but really taking care of your skin is going to help you in the long run. Now, if you're new here, I'm Mark, and this is my wife, Jody.
And we don't focus on the financial aspects of retirement, but rather lifestyle, health, relationships, and more.
So hit the subscribe button so you know when our new videos come out. But also, do us a huge favor. If you have friends or someone you know or care about that's in their retirement phase, please share this with them too so that we can build our audience. We are actually very close to 30,000, and we really would love to reach that soon.
Absolutely.
So I grew up with a long line of, I'm going to say, wrinkled people.
Sun worshippers.
Sun worshippers. When
Your
I was a
parents
little
were
kid,
both, yeah.
when I was a little kid, if any of you are my age, you might remember this, but back in the day, what my mom would do was mix baby oil with iodine, and that was our suntan lotion.
Right.
And in the wintertime, my mom and I would get my dad's shirt cardboards, wrap them in tin foil, and make a little cutout for your neck. I was really good at putting these together, by the way. So tin
What
foil.
did you do?
Tin foil on top of cardboard, and in the wintertime, when it was cold out and the sun was out, we'd go outside and tan our faces. Because my mom said, you have to tan your face, you look healthier.
Huh.
Terrible.
I never heard that.
You never heard that?
I never.
What about the baby oil and iodine?
The baby oil and iodine, but not the, what did you
Sure.
call them, shirt boards?
Shirt cardboards from the dry cleaners. My
Okay.
dad always had his shirts folded.
Oh, okay.
So, but the little cardboards in there were perfect for that.
Yeah. I did live in a house in Philadelphia with a tin roof.
What?
So, yeah.
What
the
do you
house
mean?
actually had a tin roof, and we had those Peter Pan windows that you could
Oh,
roll out.
I see.
And so we'd throw like a blanket out because you couldn't actually step on the tin roof.
was too
Because
hot.
it was too hot. But we'd throw the blanket out, jump on the blanket, and then sun ourselves on the tin roof like an egg in a frying pan. Terrible.
Wow.
Terrible.
And beach, we always went to the beach. We always sat out
Terrible.
in the suntan lotion, there was this great stuff that Coppertone did
Oh, yeah.
called Suntan Accelerator.
Oh,
Accelerator. So now I use 55 or more. I put it on my face.
Right.
Sometimes I wear a long sleeve shirt, a hat. I'm under an umbrella. I don't sit in the sun. It's
Right.
rare.
Yep.
And the other thing that my mom did, she was a 3-pack-a-day smoker.
oh yeah.
So that...
And she wasn't great at hydrating.
No, she didn't drink a lot of water. So
Right.
that really ruined her skin, and she was wrinkled. My dad was wrinkled. My aunt was wrinkled. My grandparents on that side were wrinkled because they all were out in the sun all the time.
Well,
So,
I don't think maybe we didn't know any better back then,
We
but now
didn't.
we do.
We
now
do.
Now we know better.
yeah. So,
for sure.
speaking of wrinkled skin, it has nothing to do with this, but one of our free downloads, I put in the link below, Health and Wellness Worksheets. This really is a guide to help you make sure you're going to see all your doctors. And one of the ones you want to go to is your dermatologist.
Yeah, your skin
That is like
doctor.
a best place to start.
For sure, for sure. Now, listen, we're not promoting any products here today, just really our habits and routines. But we did get a few call outs on YouTube to talk about some products that we use, specifically that I use on my skin. So I'll have those kind of at the end to,
Yep.
if anybody's interested in knowing what I use. It's a
I'm
mishmash.
interested to know.
You
have your
see
whole...
it. You see it every day and every
I do.
night.
That's gonna be a bonus video the next
No.
time. Jody's morning skincare
No.
routine.
Nobody wants to see that.
That's gonna be that'll take us viral.
Oh, geez. Okay.
All right. So, and make sure you stay to the end. We're gonna give you a 3-step challenge to really up your skincare routine. And we're also going to drop a link in the notes below to our Amazon store. We have books that we like, kitchen utensils, gardening stuff. All of our favorite stuff on Amazon that we buy is in that store. But we'll also have an area where everything Jody's talking about today, you can click and find it and order it, or go to your local store to order it. And yes, on Amazon, since we're an affiliate program, we get a little commission, but it doesn't cost you anything more. So
Right.
anyway.
All right.
What's the first
So the
thing?
first thing in your skincare is the importance of consistency. Establishing a routine is key. A morning routine and an evening routine that have some differences to it. That's when you start to really see results, when you adapt these routines and you stay consistent.
Yeah, and you are really good at this. I'm not.
I wasn't always really good at this. And women out there know sometimes it's easy just to go to sleep with your makeup on.
Ooh.
And that's just really bad for your skin.
Yeah, it ruins the sheets.
Your skin.
And I like to do the laundry. I know, but the makeup comes off on the pillows now,
Yeah.
and then we got a real problem.
Yep.
Right? Because
Yep.
I don't like dirty pillows.
You don't.
All right,
You don't.
we're learning everything today. But I don't. I don't have a really. I mean, I shower before I go to bed every night.
Right.
It's rare that doesn't happen. So obviously, I clean my face. In the morning, I shower when I get up. So I kind of do that cleaning. I'm not real good with a cream, but I'd use a couple of Neutrogena products.
Yeah, some sunscreen.
Face wash, sunscreen,
Right.
things like that. But being consistent with a morning routine
Yeah.
is really important.
So let's start with a morning routine. You know, I always start with a gentle cleansing to the skin. I'm not a big fan of those really rough exfoliators. They just don't work really well on my skin as I've aged. And then I move to certainly a sunscreen, and then some moisturizer, and then some antioxidants, you know, for around the eyes, because this skin under the eyes, you know, as we age, our skin gets thinner, but this skin starts out really thin.
Yeah, and
So you could use some eye cream. I can see
for my
that.
bags, to hide my bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's who I am. God wanted me with bags, and I got bags.
Okay.
But I do use. I'm going to go into sun big time protection
Sunscreen, yeah.
But I also do a little moisturizer during the day.
So it's important to cleanse, sun protection. I use some antioxidant serums for some environmental protection, and then some eye creams.
Are you sharing that now, or are you going to do it all at the end? You're going to go through them all at the end?
Yeah, I'll go through them all at the
Okay,
end.
all right. So
What's an evening routine?
For me,
Mm-hmm.
my shower. And I actually like the scrubby face wash.
Yeah, you do. You like a rough scrub.
It's got
I don't.
sand in it or something. I don't know what it is.
I like
a
a little-
Neutrogena product. And I don't use that every day. I probably use it twice a week. I feel like it really gives me a really deep clean that I like sometimes, especially if we're out on the beach or going on the boat and we've got salt spray and not heavy makeup, heavy
Sunscreen. Yeah.
I like to get that little scrubber in there and clean
Yeah.
it off.
I use makeup removers at night before I wash my face, and then I do a deep cleanse wash. I usually try to put on, again, some eye cream, but I'm a big serum person. So I have a serum that I use at night that really soaks in and makes your skin feel great.
Should I be using a serum?
And I can show that to you. The last thing I do at night is I've got a few age spots, right? We all get age spots, sunspots, some of them. And I've got a tip for that because I found a product that I like very well that I put on at night that helps with some of the sunspots.
Look at my sunspot.
I know.
It's like a map of Africa. It's massive.
Yeah.
Should I be doing something with that?
It's up to you. I mean, I think it's a personal preference, but
It's my character. It kind of gives me a little.
well, you like that type of character.
I was the dermatologist, skin doctor, dermatologist.
Yeah.
Whoops. That was Ruby.
Ruby's trying to knock over a trash can.
Our next
Anyway.
video's on Ruby. But she wants to freeze it off, like spray it and freeze it. I'm not down with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I'm good.
But it's important. So the real topic there is it's important to have a nighttime routine. Right?
Okay.
The fourth thing is tailor your routines to your skin type. Not everybody has the same skin type. And your skin type does change over time. So identify the type of skin you have and choose products that fit your needs.
I have oily skin. So what should I be doing?
Well, you'd have to find oily skin products. I have to adjust based on the seasons, right? So if we're in Connecticut and it's cold and we put on the heat and there's dry heat, my skin is drier than it is maybe down here in Florida where there's humidity.
Well, I think that has something to do with the next thing was really lifestyle factors that complement skincare. You know,
Right.
there's diet and hydration impact skin health for sure, and exercise has its benefit for skincare. I think that, you know, again, we're down here in Florida. It's a little more, the air is a little more moist, so we're not as dried out as we would be in the wintertime in New England, where you always feel like your skin is
Right.
peeling.
And we have a lot of vitamin D going on down here, right? Which is
Right.
good for the skin when you're out and about in the sunshine for sure. But you have to avoid some harmful habits.
Hold on, Ruby, leave it. Ruby?
Like smoking.
I have to get Ruby. 1 second.
Okay. Like smoking, excessive alcohol, you know, those type of things. And it's really important to get sleep. Sleep has a big impact on your skin repair.
Yeah, sleep is really important for us. And our Aura rings track our sleep, and it's so
Absolutely.
important for us to make sure we're getting the right amount of sleep.
Yep.
Sorry about Ruby. She's
I know. She's being
Okay.
a little bad.
all right.
All right, so as promised, here's our 3-step challenge. First and foremost, a morning refresh and protect challenge. For the next 2 weeks, start each day with a gentle cleanser followed by a moisturizer that's suitable for your skin with some type of broad spectrum sunscreen in it. That step will be crucial for protecting your skin moving forward. So that's number 1 in the
Are
challenge.
you showing your stuff now or at the end?
At the end.
So you got to hang on for that. So evening time, again, wash your face. If there's any repair work you need to do, you really want to have a routine that includes a good cleansing, followed by a product that will moisturize you over the night. And you said I should use a moisturizer that has ingredients like retinoids or peptides. What is that?
So
Do you know?
they're different. Like retinol is something that's really good and healthy for your skin.
Okay.
And peptides are things that are naturally in your skin base that you can just add to.
So
to
I don't
aid in
do
skin
that now?
repair and renewal. No?
I don't do that now.
You know?
No.
Oh,
So maybe we need to
something you
look
could
into
do.
that for me, and we'll put that product in the. For all you guys out there that are so concerned, like I am, about skincare and, you know, stuff under your eyes and all that, I think this video is more for women.
It isn't.
than
It's for
is-
anybody. The third part of the challenge would be a hydration boost. Increase your daily water take for the next month. And aim for at least 8 glasses a day. Really, you should be drinking half your body weight in ounces in water as a minimum. But you'd be shocked at what well-hydrated bodies, how your skin looks better when
Okay.
you're well-hydrated.
Now you're going to go through your
Really
stuff.
quickly. So I use this Neutrogena Hydro Boost as my cleanser
Okay.
in the morning, followed by this. This is a Sunday Riley product called CEO, and it comes in the cream form or the oil-based form, and I have both because I use them.
Which one of those should I be using? Either one yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Autocorrect is also a Sunday Riley program product, which I love, and that's for under your eyes. And
What does it do? Hide bags?
Well, no, it doesn't hide bags, but it hydrates your skin.
Oh.
Yep, and it has a little bit of caffeine in it, so it might do a little bit of
Caffeine?
because caffeine's a dehydrant, so it'll kind of maybe take those bags down a little bit.
That's a good idea.
And the last thing I put on during the day is this Good Jeans, which is also a Sunday Riley product. My girls got me all involved with Sunday Riley.
Well, that's cool.
And, I
and
love
that's
those
going to be in the
products.
links?
They-
Do
they
you
can
buy
be in
that
the
on
links.
Amazon or you go direct?
I buy those on Amazon. What I don't buy on Amazon, a girl I went to high school with, Heather Fink, created The Sexiest Beauty, which is a makeup company.
Okay.
And I use her makeup removal pads and as well as her nighttime mask.
Okay.
And it's called The Sexiest Beauty. Check it out. They've got a great website.
Wow. Is that why you look so sexy to me? Because of the creams?
Because of Heather Fink.
Heather Fink. Thank you, Heather.
And then for spots, I mentioned I use this True Alchemy, which is a spot check. And I just put a little dab on a few of my age spots. And I'm not sure if it's in my mind, but I feel like they get less dark.
I'd need a gallon of that for my age spot.
And then finally, when I'm not using my Sexiest Beauty mask, I use the Luna, which is also a Sunday Riley product. And it's a beautiful blue, cobalt blue skin oil, which I love.
You should be a
So
beauty
those are mine.
consultant.
Nope,
That
that's
was
all I
really
got.
good. Okay.
Remember, caring for your skin and for yourself is important. It's a powerful act of self-love that radiates confidence and vitality.
Now, while I may have joked around a little bit today, I know that nurturing your skin is important, particularly as we age, because this journey that we're on in retirement, really want to be more vibrant and live a more vibrant life and be more confident with who you are. Now, we hope you liked this video, and if you did, this next one, top tips for aging gracefully. We go well beyond skincare. We talk about how our minds and bodies change as we age, and we give you tips on how to age gracefully. So watch this next.